Having a relationship with my son makes me feel like I missed out on a lot. And tonight, because we said we wouldn't be doing it live like that tonight, I'm probably going to only read the comments, if you hear, of subscribers. It won't always be like that, but on a night like this, so when it start hitting and we don't get too flooded, we're going to read the comments of subscribers. And it's Elevated Chimps anyway. It's a special podcast. But I haven't been really reading the chats or getting into the chats on Elevated Chimps. But I think that's deep. Having a relationship with my son makes me feel like I missed out on a lot. And I've said that before too, like, even in my time, like, being in Deuce life, it took me back to how I was parented. Certain sacrifices that I made for her, not even being her biological father. And that's why I really want to hear from y'all tonight, because I don't have any biological children of my own. And when I talk to people about it, I often tell them, like, I don't think I got that same thing as, like, that the biological fathers got, the ones that love their children. Like, I love Deuce, but, like, it's something that, like, I feel like, and maybe I'm wrong, but some of you biological dads, y'all get ran over pretty hard, and it's some things that y'all might be afraid to actually say. You know what I'm saying? Like, a dad might be afraid to actually say to his biological daughter. And it's things that I just, over time, I always told Deuce, like, I felt like I was more of a teacher to her than a dad to her. Even when she started calling me, like, her dad and shit, like, I always felt more like a teacher. And I'm going to tell y'all why part of that reason is. And I don't know if biological fathers, y'all go through that, but that's what I was going through a lot. And now since Deuce older, that pressure has alleviated because she's taking the reins of her own life. But it was always something there, like, I'm not going to fuck up. Like, I'm not going to come in her life and shit going to go wrong with her. I'm not going to harm her. I'm not going to let her get harmed. I'm going to protect. Just so that, like, in a way, like,
make sure you subscribe.
I felt like stepdads always get like you know, they got stigmas on them. Like, motherfuckers don't care about other motherfuckers' kids like that. So I kind of wanted to beat that stereotype. I wanted to beat that stigma. Like, I wanted to turn that joint upside down on his head and be like, I'm gonna love her genuinely as if she was mine. And that's what I pretty much felt like I did. But it was hard for me not to give her the harsh realities of life. It was hard for me not to really put on really what's going on out here, because, like, I would be so afraid of her falling in certain traps and pitfalls, and then looking up like, yo, you was like supposed to be my dad. You ain't put me on. And I don't know if some of y'all go through that, like, as biological fathers. A lot of dudes don't even really got access to their children to raise them or to teach them in a way that they truly desire to do it. And we're going to get to all of that. Yeah, definitely, biological is just a word, because we know that it's biological fathers who do foul shit to their kids. And we're going to talk about that tonight, because I hit a few people up, man. Like, I want to get a few, you know what I'm saying, takes on different things. You know what I'm saying? How you father, how you feel like your relationship was with your father. And, like, because it's a lot of broken homes in the black community. And you hear now, I mean, it's a lot of guys trying to step up, and you see what's going on. It's like almost like a push to, like, to put us in, you know, let me not say us here, to put you guys in the spotlight, right? And I'm not going to throw black women in here. I'm not going to throw black women in here right now, but I see a lot of black women making jokes and stuff and cracking jokes about the Father's Day shit. And, you know, some of them talk about they need gifts. Like, I never seen a dude pop up on social media or somewhere during Mother's Day like, yo, I need to get me a gift out here the way I'm getting to it. But you got some females out here that's like, yo, I need a gift for Father's Day, because like. And we definitely might have to get to all of that. So we got a few topics up there. I know y'all can see them. We got fatherhood experiences and struggles. We want to get to some fatherhood experiences and struggles. I want to know how fatherhood changed you. Fuck it. If you want to toss in there what you think it means to be a father. What is your job as a dad?
Make sure you subscribe.
Is it to just work and provide? Is it to guide? Is it to be a protector? What's the main key component for you? What are you grateful to your father for? What kind of relationship do you wish you and your father had? Did you guys have a relationship? Did you know your dad? There's some pretty ugly stories out here, gang. I don't even know if Hub got kids, man. I'm not even sure if Hub got kids, man. But if you got any kind of fathering experiences, man, you might be a fathering uncle. You know them uncles that got to step up for the sister kids? It be like that sometimes. That shit is real. I had kind of like a fathering uncle, too. He passed away when I was younger. A lot of people say that's when I kind of took a turn for the worse. You know what I'm saying? It was like my Uncle Dale. And I was afraid of him. Probably was like the last man that I was actually really afraid of. Like to come with me or give me some discipline when I was a real little kid. Now, he passed away when I was like in the first or second grade, man. And, you know, I've been a problem child for a long time. But no, for real, man. Like, and like seeing homie cry today, right? Seeing homie cry about not having his father in his life, like, live was like, it's grown men out here. It's grown men out here who feel like they tougher than nails. And thinking about their relationship with their father could make them cry on a moment's notice. It's grown age men out here who never learned how to be a man because they never had a man to be in their life like a father or to teach them certain things. In the black community, it's like in some of the takes that I take, like on Wind Down with Bood, or if I'm doing that super stream joint where we going through a bunch of different stuff on the stream, a lot of people feel like my point of views be like a little harsh. It's all nefarious, ain't it? Fatherhood helped me to put someone before me and understand my purpose is bigger than what I achieve personally. But is it? But is it? Sir? Let's read that again. Fatherhood helped me to put someone before me and understand my purpose is bigger than what I achieve personally. I think I can agree. I think I do actually agree with that. And correct me if I'm wrong or if anybody got a different experience. But the one thing that I hear a lot of fathers complaining about is making a sacrifice. Saying, hey man, I'll put myself on the back burner. I'll help my children to succeed and to go further, but not getting the recognition or appreciation for it. And some might say, hey man, you don't need all that, man. Stand at the. But let me tell you something, bro. Most of the people that's telling you that has gotten their appreciation and their recognition. And they might not understand how it might be to walk in your shoes. But as a human, that's not something that we necessarily built to take. Especially within men. With accomplishments and achievements and goals. Because coming from our community, that's a great feat. And I hate to have to say that. But a lot of times, see it all over social media. It's rampant in our communities. A lot of men are not taking that approach.
Make sure
you
subscribe.
A lot of men having babies and acting like they ain't got no kids. I'm going shopping. Not you. Some cases wasn't for the state. Wasn't for the state. Wasn't for some Section 8. Some of these kids might not have made it. So, growing up, understanding that, like, you said, you're only 2, you don't need new clothes and sneakers, bro. No, for real, though. Humans will justify anything, especially if they feel guilty. And yeah, you ain't got to get them the flyers, but that be another issue too. You feel like the sacrifice is to get them the flyers. I didn't have this, so they should have this. How many black men out there might be wrestling with a baby mother who she don't want her son or her daughter to wear those Nikes? My baby don't wear those. Yeah. My baby don't put stuff on like that. So growing up in a community where it seems like nobody is ready to really jump those hurdles, make those kind of sacrifices. Everybody rushing to daddy duty a little bit early. All the guys rushing to daddy duty a little bit too early. Not prepared, not ready, and that pressure break them. You end up becoming a deadbeat or the absentee dad or the barely put any work in dad or the dad that just talk about it but don't be about it like everyone else.